I'll have her in just a second move this one.
Okay.
We'll erase the old one.
Okay, for everybody watching YouTube right now, there is a new link for our 5th grade math. There was a couple technical difficulties. So check it again. Look for it says new 5th grade math. And it'll say it there. So there should be a new 5th grade math. Let me look. It says new 5th math, 3:30 at 9:30 a.m. So everybody should check that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Hello. I put the wrong link up. I accidentally copied Bible twice, so that's why it came up that way. Yeah, yes, new math. So we're slowly waiting for everybody to get on. I think Anna Claire is coming and Julia is coming. Okay. Let's see. Who are we waiting on? Got a couple kids coming. Julia, I can't see your video. There we go. Slowly coming on. Let's see. Matthew, behind me. Does this look backwards or can you read this? Okay, perfect. So it's not backwards for you. Good.
You just saved it for YouTube.
Okay.
So then anybody text you the same link you put up in the one.
Okay.
The bottom.
Thank you. See, it wouldn't be technical stuff without difficulties, huh? Okay, so we're waiting on a couple kids. There we go. Katie's coming on. She's got it. So we're waiting on Liliana. And Arnon should be coming soon. Perfect. Okay. Yes, Matthew. Yeah, I know. I was wondering because some of you guys kept getting onto my news and I was like, what's going on? But now it makes sense. Okay, everybody's getting on here soon. There we go. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys found it. I was having some issues. Yes, Julia. No, there's a couple people that realized it. Okay, so Katie, Tyler, Austin, I can't see your faces right now. Let's see, Victoria should be coming up soon. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for everybody, since we only have a little bit of time, good, everybody's coming. While I only have a little bit of time, I'm gonna go over this. This is a sort of an easier lesson. So while we're gonna go over this, we're gonna keep moving ahead. It's gonna be called, we're gonna be learning about comparing. Now, when I compare something, if I go to the grocery store, I could say, okay, so before I say that, everybody take your math papers. You need to be on page 237. Sorry, guys, page 237 is where I need you guys to be. So take out 237. Good, Victoria's coming on. We're just waiting on Tyler D. Okay, there you go. Good. You got it, Victoria. Katie, I still can't see you. Is something going on with it over there? So there should be a button somewhere. There you go, Katie. Now I can see it. Perfect. Okay, so everybody take on page 237 in your math papers. Matthew, make sure we're taking our math papers out. Thank you. Yes, Tyler. No, for math, we always need to use pencil, just in case. Yeah, so everybody get out your pencil. Okay. So today's lesson, you can see at the top, is comparing. If I were to go to the store and I'm looking at two kinds of cereal, or if I were to say, no, Victoria, you're okay, I put the wrong link, that's why. So you had to get a new link. If I were to look at two, or let's say I want to look at two types of milk. One milk is worth $4 and one milk is worth $5. I'm going to compare those two to see which one would be the better buy. Now, today we're going to learn about comparing, and there is a rule. Oh, good. Hello, Tyler D. I'm sorry about that. I had the wrong link on. So we're on page 237 in our math papers right now. Okay. So we're on 237. So stick out our math papers, and what we're going to do is learn comparing. So everybody, let's look at this rule on here on the board. This is a rule we need to remember when we're learning comparing. Rule that says use division to compare two numbers. So if I were to say 81, can everybody see that? Let's make sure we all can see that. 81 pounds is how many times as heavy as 9 pounds? So according to my rule, I'm going to use division. So I take my bigger number and divide it by my smaller number. So 81 divided by 9 equals, Katie, what's the answer to that one? 9. Very good job. Good, Arnon, I'm glad you're here. I had some problems with my link before. So 81 divided by 9 is 9. So that's all we're doing today. So if I were to say, good, everybody's on. If I were to say, let's say I were to do the same thing this way. The biggest thing to remember is that we need to have division. So if I were to say 2,700 is how many times as far as 270? So Matthew, what am I going to do with those two numbers? So good. And what is that answer going to be? Which is what? Let's look. If I were to do, how many times can it go into 270? So what's my answer going to be? 10 times. Good. So does everybody understand what we're doing here? We're dividing the bigger number by the smaller number. So let's look at, oh, hello, Arnon. I'm glad you're here. We're on page 237 of our math papers. I'm sorry, I had the wrong link down in our math book. No, it's very simple, and I'll explain it again for you. So go ahead and look at this, 237. Yeah, I guess I copied the same link twice. So guys, what we're gonna do, basically, Arnon, what we're doing is we're taking our bigger number and dividing it by our smaller number. So class, if I were to say that 15 pounds is how many times as heavy as 3 pounds? So Austin, if I do 15 divided by 3, what is that answer going to be? 5. Good. Now I'm going to put another one on the board, and I want each of you to chat and comment me what the answer is going to be, okay? So if I were to put, what if I were to do 200 is how many times as heavy as 2? 200 is how many, comment the answer, chat it in to me. Tell me what the answer is going to be. Good, Tyler, you are right. Tyler H is right. Let's see, I'm waiting for the other ones. So 200 is how many times as 2? Good. Austin, you are correct. Matthew, you are correct. So we're dividing our bigger number by our smaller number. Good. Anna Clara, you are correct. Katie, good job. Victoria, good job. Let's see. Liliana, good job. Julia, are you figuring out how to do it? Did you see what you're doing? You need to chat in, comment. What? Yeah, that's the right answer. You're right. That's the right answer. No, you did the right. I just wanted you to comment in the right. I think I had everybody give me the right answer there. Arnon, do you see what we're doing here? Okay, so basically, Arnon, you're taking the bigger number and dividing it by the smaller number. So, Arnon, what is 200 divided by 2? There you go. So that's what you're doing. When you're comparing, you're using division. So take the bigger number, divide it by the smaller number, okay? Does that make sense what we're doing? So, Arnon, if I were to have 72 is how many times as heavy as 8? What's 72 divided by 8? There you go. So that's going to be my answer. So that's what we're doing today. So everybody, let's look at class practice 1. At the bake sale, the girls sold 99 cookies and 33 brownies. The cookies were how many times the brownies? So we have 99 divided by what number? 33. So divide that and write that down for A. And then comment and chat me the answer, what the answer should be. So do 99 divided by 33. Victoria, check that one more time. Your number's a little big. Good. Anna Clara, yours is correct. Arnon, yours is correct. Victoria and Matthew, yours are a little too big. Katie, you are correct. So if I were to do it, guys, how many times will 3 go into 3? 3 times. So what's my answer going to be? 3. There we go. Good. Victoria, that makes sense there? Good. So everybody make sure you have 3. You can either put an X or 3 times down. So go ahead and do B and C right now. Do B and C. You're doing the same thing. Divide the bigger number by the smaller number. Okay, so make sure you have B and C down. I need B and C. So everybody go ahead and chat and comment in what B is going to be. Everybody comment first what B is going to be, and I'll tell you if you're correct. For B, on Monday, Mr. Brown traveled 432 miles. On Tuesday, it was 54. How many times farther? Anna Clara, you are correct. Matthew, you are correct. Austin, you're dividing there. Make sure you're dividing. Yes, Julia, you are correct. That is C. So let's do this together. I'm going to unmute you all, and I want everybody, make sure you're only doing math here. So let's do, okay. Can everybody hear me? Okay, so let's look at this. Can 54 go into 4, class? Yes, sir. Can 54 go into 4, guys? Yes or no? No. Can it go into 43? No. Now, shh, guys, you need to do the right thing here. Austin, how many times will 54 go into 432? 8. Very good job. So our answer there, our answer for B is going to be 8 times. Make sure you have that down in your blank. And then Tyler H., what is C going to be? Tell us the answer for C. 12 times. Very good job. It's going to be 12 times. So A is 3 times. B is 8 times. C C is 12 times. Make sure you have that down. Now you're going to do the same thing for 2. You're dividing your bigger number by your bottom number. So go ahead. Let's look at the first one. 85 feet is 17 times, or how many times as long as 5 feet? So when I divide that there, Victoria, tell me, what is that answer going to be? 17. Yes, Austin, go ahead. 17. So the answer for 2A is 17. Everybody make sure you have that down for 2A. 2A is 17. Okay. 2B, 96 divided by 12. Arnon, what is 96 divided by 12? 8. Very good job. So B is going to be 8. Take a couple minutes for C. C. Let's see. Matthew, do this one with me. How many times will 4 go into 132? How many times will 4 go into 13? Oh, did you? Let's see if you got the right answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. Very good job. So 2C is going to be 33. Okay, let's do 2D. Victoria, that is the correct answer. Make sure you guys are doing your math paper here. Good, Arnon, that is the correct answer. Victoria, you're a little too high, I think. I saw, okay, Arnon got it correct. Victoria, you added an extra 0 there. So let's have Anna Clara do this one with me. How many times, remember, we said if you've got your zeros here, you can cross off our zeros. So Anna Clara, what's 25 divided by 5? 5, there you go. 2D is 5, very good job. Julia, do E with me. So we have 145,000 divided by 250. We then cross off our zeros. So now this one's going to take let's do this one together, Julia. Let me unmute you here. Okay, so Julia, 25. Okay, can 25 go into 1, Julia? Can it go into 14? Okay, how many times will 2 go into 14? 7, but I think 7 is going to be too big. So let's actually try 5. So Julie, what's 5 times 5? Good, carry it 2. What's 5 times 2? Plus 2 is going to be 12, so we subtract. Now how many times will 25, well 25 goes into 100 4 times. So how many times do you think it will go into 200? Double that, 8. Very good job. And then we have an extra 0. So what's my answer for 2E going to be? 500. Very good job. 580. Now, go ahead and everybody do F on your own. What is 8 divided by 2? Hold your hands up so I can see it. 4. Very good job. So you should have 17 for A. B is 8. C is 33. D, F. E, 580. And F is 4. So, let's see. Yes, Liliana. Did I skip? Yes, D is 5. Yes. Yes, Tyler. Tyler H. What's, oh, there you go. Yes. Were you? Okay, well, that's fine. Thank you for being quiet. Okay, so 5th graders, what you're going to be working on now, because I'm going to go teach 6th grade math. This is what you're going to be working on. You're going to finish your math paper. Do the best you can. If you have questions, we have a help class at 2:30 this afternoon. Come on at 2:30 and you can ask me any math questions. So right now, fifth graders, I'm going to go teach sixth grade math. You're working on your math paper. If you finish your math paper, this is what you want to be working on. You need to write your spelling list 25. So write this down if you can. You're writing your spelling list 25 words 2 times. So that's your classwork, as well as you're working on your penmanship, which is page 89. So finish your math page first. Matthew, I'll get your question. Finish your math page first, and then do the other 2 things. Yes, Matthew. I'm gonna end the meeting in 1 second. I just want to make sure if anybody else has questions, everybody hears it. Yes, Liliana. Yes, that we hadn't finished yet. Yes. What'd you say? Well, don't end the meeting yet. Stay here. Anybody else see? Okay. Tyler D. Yes, penmanship page 89. Okay, well, if you already did it, then make sure you take a picture and upload it for me, okay? Once you finish your math page, your spelling, or your penmanship, you can go ahead and upload them to ThinkWay for me. Julia? Yes. Okay. Anna Clara? You can work on spelling word list 25 2 times, the word, or page 89 in penmanship. Okay. Tyler D, do you have a question again? Okay. Arnon question? List 25. Katie? Okay. Liliana? Just the words, yes. Page 89, yes. Austin? Okay, you can't see it at all, or I was just in the way. So you're doing spelling list 25, and then words 2 times, and then page 89 for penmanship. Okay, Matthew, last question here. What is your question? Oh, bye. Okay, you guys can go ahead and end the meeting. Oh, wait, don't end yet. One thing, last thing. I will see you guys at 10:30 for history class. Okay? 10:30 for history. Okay, bye guys.